everybody, it is Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and welcome to another Triple T Tuesday where I talk all about technology, tips, and tutorials for home and your online business. In today's Merch Masters Tips video, we're going to be learning all the things that you should not be doing on the Merch by Amazon platform. I'm really excited about today's video. It's the first in a series that I'm hosting called Merch Masters Tips. But before I get started, go down there and hit that subscribe button so you're sure not to miss another one of the Merch Masters Tips tutorial videos. Now, I'm pretty sure that everyone who has contributed to this video would not want themselves called a master, but I think that they are because they've given up so many amazing tips and helped people on their Merch by Amazon journey that I think they're masters. And if you are interested in submitting a clip for the next Merch Masters Tips video, hang out at the end and I'll give you instructions on how you can be included in the next video. So the contributors we have in this video are Planet Alyssa, Katie Patton, Glenn Zubia, and Chris Avalos. And I'm going to link all of their YouTube channels down in the description box below so you can make sure to go over and follow them and get all sorts of tips and updates from them when they post on their channels.
Glenn from Hustler Hacks, these are your top 3 tips of what not to do on Merch by Amazon. Number 1, copy someone's design pixel by pixel. I know if you're going through Amazon or other websites out there, Etsy, eBay, you're doing your research, even Google Images, you do not want to copy anyone's design pixel by pixel. Be original, come up with your own design using different custom fonts that you like. Even if you want to make certain slogans funnier by changing it up a bit, doing your own thing, definitely do that, but you do not want to copy anyone's design. Number 2, you always want to check for trademark slogans and words through uspto.gov. Now, if you just quit entirely, you're like, you know what, I'm not going to check any of this stuff. I'm going to make my own designs. I'm pretty sure they're safe. I'm not going to check it. I'm just going to start uploading. That's a disaster. Always check for trademarks. Even the smallest slogans and words that you think probably aren't trademarked, always double check. You really want to keep your Merch by Amazon account safe. So I would definitely check that for every single design you upload. Number 3, don't try to weasel your way around different pop culture ideas. You're trying to get around the whole Disney thing. Well, what if I use this type of thing? I mean, it kind of looks like Mickey Mouse, but it kind of doesn't. Do you think I can get away with it? Don't try to get away with anything. You want to make sure you're 100% safe on all of your ideas and your designs. Remember, there's millions of ideas out there. You don't have to go with Disney and Marvel and other popular ideas. You can play it 100% safe. Don't try to go around different things when you're implying on like a sports team or a popular superhero. Just stay away completely.
Hi, my name's Katie Patton. For what not to do, you don't want to let your designs and your earnings get messy. Every day I add my earnings to a spreadsheet, so I have at least an estimate of what I'm making. And when it comes to designs, I have many folders on my desktop of folders where I have my permanent things that have sold already, so I know I'm not going to have to re-upload them. Then I have a folder where I scroll through my designs that I've uploaded and see which ones are about to be removed, and then I put them in there so I can easily upload them again. And of course I have folders for my vectors and my new designs and my new shirts. Number 2, don't get intimidated by screenshots you see on Facebook. It takes a lot of time and a lot of designs to tier up and get to these positions that you might see. Those screenshots are supposed to inspire you to action. They're not supposed to intimidate you. And number 3, don't get complacent with your earnings. If you start earning $200 or $500 more a month, you might get super excited and just think that you can cruise. But you could be making double that if you kept working.
Hey everyone, Chris the Thrift Shop Hustler. We're up here again in the attic for 3 tips of what not to do as a Merch by Amazon creator. Now, of course, there's the obvious stuff like don't use trademarks, don't steal people's designs, all that kind of stuff. But we're going to get into my personal picks here. For those are quite obvious and you should definitely not do that. But let's get right into it. Number 1. Don't forget to upload daily. Even if you upload one shirt, it gets your mind into a pattern of consistently uploading, especially if you got If you're in a higher tier with lots of spots, you want to upload daily. Like I said, it's basically more just for like training your brain to keep at it, keep at it. Because there's sometimes for me, I go a week without uploading for a few days or something like that, and then it's for me, it's like it's easier just to have a daily routine and kind of roll with it, and you'll notice better success when you do that. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get more sales, even though I'm kind of tinfoil and hat a little bit. When I seem to be uploading consistently, it seems to like increase my sales a little bit. It's probably nothing. It's probably just in my head. But anyways, don't forget to upload daily. You can skip a day or whatever, but just train yourself to consistently build your merch account. And number 2, don't get discouraged. I hear this a lot with a lot of the new Merch by Amazon members. They're at 10 tier. They haven't sold one shirt. It's very concerning, and I understand that. If you capped out at 10, just remove some of your shirts and upload it again. Or upload some different designs. You can take them down. I didn't know that when I was starting. I capped out at 25, and then someone told me that, look, you can just take down some of the ones that aren't selling. I didn't know that. I thought once you were capped, and you couldn't remove any of those shirts. You had to wait the 60 days or the 90 days now. So anyways, don't get discouraged. Everyone has dips. Some of the best sellers have really slow times. Don't be complacent either. If you're seeing you're like, oh, I'm not getting any sales or whatever, think about different things that you can do. But just definitely don't get discouraged. It's one of those things where, you know, I've always said merch is slow and steady wins the race. That's what I said. Don't forget to upload daily. Get that mindset of like going in, checking your stuff in the morning, uploading what you can, writing down all your stuff, and just don't get discouraged, because that you want to have the proper mindset when you're doing merch or anything in life. Actually, you really want to have that positive attitude. You want to have some goals in mind, move forward, don't get discouraged. Be the stoic of merch. Number 3, don't give up. I think that's kind of what I just said. Just don't get discouraged and don't give up. There's so many times where like life is busy and you can't upload and you're not having sales and you're just like, what am I doing this for? Slow and steady wins the race. Keep uploading. Keep trying to figure out what you're doing wrong. And you might not even be doing wrong. There's some designs that I've pulled down that haven't sold, and I put them back up, and they sell in a day. You never know what's going on. Merch is definitely inconsistent at times, but don't give up. Merch by Amazon is an amazing thing to be a part of. You did the application, you got the confirmation, you're loaded, hopefully. Don't give up. Upload daily. Don't get discouraged. Don't give up. Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler, signing off. Take care.
Hi everyone, this is Alyssa. I run the Plan Alyssa channel on YouTube, and today I'm here with my top 3 tips for what not to do with merch. These are things that I would avoid if you want to be successful with merch. So my number 1 tip is actually something that applies to merch, but applies to everything you do, and that is to not compare yourself to others. You know, do your own thing. We're all different. We all approach our business, our life, our creative ventures, everything we do in a different way. And when you compare yourself to others, you're going to make yourself upset. You're going to feel like, you know, you're envious and jealous of others, or you're going to be trying to put down others. When you compare yourself to others, it's just, you can kind of create a negative atmosphere for yourself, and it's not good. So do your own thing. I mean, you can learn from others, you can be inspired by others, but don't sit there and try to compare and be like, you know, they're doing so much better than me, it's not fair, or, you know, I'm so much better than them, ha ha ha. Either way, that kind of attitude is just no good, and it'll only hurt you and your business. My second tip for what not to do is when you're creating your designs, make sure that you are not using graphics or fonts, any kind of artwork that you don't have a resale license for. So just because you have some artwork doesn't mean you have the right to put that on a product that you're reselling. So I mean, my tip is when you're buying artwork, if you're purchasing from like a stock image site or wherever you're purchasing it from, make sure that what's included is a resale license. And a lot of places do include that with the artwork, but you want to make sure that you have the rights to do that. And the same goes for fonts too. Just because you own a font doesn't mean you own the right to use that on a product for resale. So you want to check and make sure that all the licenses are intact. Now, a lot of times people put stuff on that they don't have the license for and they get away with it, but you're running a business here and you want to think long term. And if somewhere down the road somebody comes after you, Amazon can shut down your account. So make sure that everything you're using is something that you have the license to resell, to put it on products for resale. And kind of along those lines, my third tip is don't rip off anyone else. First of all, don't put out a complete copy of another shirt or image or something that you see, because that's illegal. It's a violation of the law and you can get your account shut down. You can get in trouble doing that. Now, if you see an idea, some words, and you look up and they're not trademarked, definitely you could use those in your own design. But another way might be just to figure out ways you can put your own spin on something and make it uniquely your own. But don't rip off others. It's just not cool and it's not legal.
All right, so these are my 3 tips for what not to do on the Merch by Amazon platform. Number 1, don't buy your way out of lower tiers. Now, this isn't to say, let's say you make a shirt or your kid makes a shirt and you want to buy one. Yeah, that's totally cool. But if you're purposefully buying all your shirts just to tier up, I don't think that's a good long-term strategy. I think overall you need to look at your design, your keywords, maybe get a friend to help you out, to take a look for you to make sure that your shirts and your designs are being found by the right people. The second tip for what not to do on Merch by Amazon is to spend all your profits. You need to remember that the tax man is coming at the end of the year, so set aside at least a third of the money so that you've got a stash for when it's time to pay the piper. And the third thing that I suggest you not do, and I see this so often with people uploading shirts, is to not forget to put what is on your shirt in the title or the keywords somewhere. So frequently I'll see a design that has a very specific saying on it, and then it is nowhere in searchable fields. So just because it says, my cat is fantastic or whatever on the shirt, if you don't put that in the title or keywords, someone that's searching for that shirt is not going to find it. So I was searching for, I can't even remember what it was now, but I was surprised that I didn't see as many shirts as I thought I would. Well, it turns out there were more shirts of that style, of that saying, but the keywords were nowhere in the title or in the bullets or in the description. So if somebody was looking for it, let's say they saw it on a friend, oh my gosh, that's an amazing shirt, where did you get it? Oh, I got it on Amazon. And you go to look for it on Amazon and you can't find it. Why? Because, my cat is awesome shirt is not there. Make sure that what is written on your shirt is written somewhere in the description, keywords, or title. It's a big important thing if you are wanting your shirt to be found. Yeah. If you can think of something else that you should absolutely not do on Merch by Amazon, leave a comment down below. Make sure you check out the comment section down below because there are always really great tips from viewers that maybe we didn't think about and did not include in the video. So check out the comment section down below to get some more tips about what not to do on Merch by Amazon. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I would love to have you subscribe. My channel is all about thrifty and frugal living and all sorts of ways to make money online. I want to thank my contributors again, Alyssa, Katie, Glenn, and Chris for contributing videos to this Merch by Amazon Masters Tips video series. If you are interested in being included in the next Merch Masters Tips video, what you need to do is record a video clip and you can send it to me either through my email link or tag me in a Google Drive upload. The video clip should be anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes in length, and make sure that you plug your YouTube channel or Facebook group or wherever people can find you so that they can come and get more tips from you wherever you are. The upcoming topics will be listed right down below, so you can either send me multiple small clips or you can string them all together in one and I can cut them apart. Just make sure that in each clip you say who you are and you say where people can find you if you're wanting to plug your YouTube channel or Facebook group. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Where is my book? I can't find it. Where is my book? Seriously, there it is. Found it. Merch Masters tip video, clip. Video. Overlap because I just was sure there would be, but there's not.